Okay, guys, 1 minute. Susan, I'm going to say Shabbat Shalom and go right into the song, and you are doing the welcoming. Well, no, the welcome you're doing after Candles and Kiddush, right? Okay.
We are live.
Thank you.
I know we're live. You know, people who come early to services often hear banter between me, Rabbi Gorban, and Cantor Berman. It's okay.
I think I'm here to participate in the banter then.
Oh. You know, if you're called on by a panther, don't answer. It's a dad joke. Come on.
It was a good one.
It's 7 o'clock. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. I am so honored and delighted to be working with the Pride Tribe here, which is not work at all. It's a labor of love to be able to celebrate Pride Shabbat and include members of our Pride Tribe in presenting and leading us in prayer, connecting us to God, the God who loves everyone, regardless of their gender or sexuality. Every single human being is a gift of God, and we celebrate those gifts tonight as we sing our service and read special readings for the occasion of Pride Shabbat. We're going to begin tonight with this beautiful song by Chana Senesh, Eli Eli. Eli, Eli, shelo yigamer leolam, hachol v'hayam, rish rush shel hamayim, v'rak hashamayim, tfilat ha'adam, hachol v'hayam, rish rush shel hamayim, v'rak hashamayim, tfilat ha'adam. Oh God, my God, I pray that these things never end. The sand and the sea, the rush of the waters, the crash of the heavens, the prayer of the heart, the sand and the sea, the rush of the waters, the crash of the heavens, the prayer of the heart. Sing the English with me now. Oh God, my God, we pray that these things never end. The sand and the sea, the rush of the waters, the crash of the heavens, the prayer of the heart, the sand and the sea, the rush of the waters, the crash of the heavens, the prayer of the heart.
As these candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light. I light these candles tonight in honor of Yafa Freeman. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kadsho b'yahava uvratzon hinchilanu, zikaron l'maaseh v'reshit. Ki hu yom tehila l'mikrae kodesh, zecher l'tziat mitzrayim. Kivanu v'charta, v'otanu kidashta, mikol ha'amim. V'shabbat kodshecha, v'yahava uvratzon, inchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh ha-Shabbat.
Amen.
A fountain of blessings are you, God, who has touched me in the person of my sister, my brother, my transgender kin. Each of us reaching towards you, we touch each other in kindness with compassion for growth. Everyone is different, but each shares sparks of your holiness. And when we meet, we kindle a gentle, warming fire. Praised are you, Adonai, our God, who rules the universe by diversifying creation.
Join together with these words from Kabbalat Shabbat. Let the fields be jubilant and everything in them. Let all the trees of the forest sing for joy. And we all hope that you have been able to enjoy some of the jubilant nature this spring. Ya alo sadai, v'chol asher bo. Ya alo sadai, ya 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 ya. Ya alo sadai, v'chol asher bo. Ya alo sadai, ay 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 ay. Az yiranu kol atzei ya'ar, az yiranu kol atzei ya'ar, az yiranu kol atzei ya'ar, az yiranu kol atzei ya'ar. Ya'alo sadai, v'chol asher bo. Ya'alo sadai, ay 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 ay. Ya'alo sadai, asher v'chol asher bo. Ya'alo sadai, ay 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 ay. Az yiranu kol atzei ya'ar, az yiranu kol atzei ya'ar, az yiranu kol atzei ya'ar, az yiranu kol atzei ya'ar. Ya'alo sadai, v'chol asher bo. Ya'alo sadai, ay 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 ay. Ya'alo sadai, v'chol asher bo. Ya'alo sadai, ay 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 ay. And with that, we'll go right into Lecha Dodi to welcome in Shabbat as a bride, with all that promise of spring, with all that promise of newness and of hope. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, yalala yalala yalala, bnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, yalala yalala yalala, bnei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor v'dibor echad, ishmianu el meyuchad. Adonai echad u'shemo echad, l'shem ul לתפארת וליתי לה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, יללה, 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 בני שבת וקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, יללה, 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 בני שבת וקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו בנך, כי מקור הברכה מראש מקדם ניסוחה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, יללה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, יללה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך ומיורי. אורי, אורי, שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, יללה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, יללה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. As we face towards the entrance, we welcome in the bride of Shabbat. בואי ושלום עטרת עלה, גם בשמחה ובצוהלה. תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, יללה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, יללה, 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 בני שבת נקבלה.
There are those who say that Judaism is about strict rules and regulations. There's no culture. Of course, what we've had dancing trees and beautiful brides, and now we get blessed by the angels. Shalom Aleichem. Debbie Friedman was not only my mentor and song leader, she was a pioneer in writing Jewish music. She was a pioneer in the LGBTQ community. And so this last tune of hers that I'm going to sing was really the last major work that she wrote. And she said that in the end, she had hoped to be remembered for this as much as she was remembered for her beautiful Misha Baruch, which we sing every service. It goes like this. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malchei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, beautiful. Sing it with me. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Barchuni l'shalom, Malchei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We ask for the angels to return. Shuvchem leshalom, malchei hashalom, malchei elyon, mi melech malchei hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Last time with me. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We continue as Eli leads us in the Chatzi Kaddish. It's customary in our congregation to rise. Please do as you are comfortable doing.
Yitkadal v'yitkadash shmei Rabba.
Amen.
Yamad yivrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon u'vyomechon v'chayedecho Beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, uvizman kariv. Imeru.
Amen. Yehi shmei Rabba mevorach, le'olam olal me'amaya yitbarach.
Yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitbar, v'yitrumam, v'yitnasei, v'yitadar, v'yitalei, v'yitalal, shmei d'kudashah b'richu, le'elam min kol berchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran v'alma, v'yimeru.
Amen.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Ya la la ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya la la ya la la la.
Twilight People by Reuben Zellman. As the sun sinks and the colors of the day turn, we offer a blessing for twilight. For twilight is neither day nor night, but in between. We are all twilight people. We can never be fully labeled or defined. We are many identities and loves, many genders and more. We are in between roles at the intersection of histories, or between place and place. We are crisscross paths of memory and destination, streaks of light swirled together. We are neither day nor night. We are both, neither, and all. May the sacred in-between of this evening suspend our certainties, soften our judgments, and widen our vision. May this in-between light illuminate our way to the God who transcends all categories and definitions. May the in-between people who have come to pray be lifted up into this twilight. We cannot always define, we can always say a blessing. Blessed are you, God of all, who brings on the twilight. Baruch atah Adonai hamariv avarim.
Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael Amcha avta Amcha avta אותנו לימדת, אותנו לימדת. על כן אדוני אלוהינו בשוכבנו וקומנו נשיח בחוקיך ונשמח מדברי תורתך ומצוותיך לעולם ועד. יורך ירמנו ובהם נגה יומם בלילה, נגה יומם בלילה. בעבדך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל, אוהב עמו ישראל. If it's your custom, please rise for Shema.
Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Please join me. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך ובביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
So I tell my dad, don't worry about me. I tell that nun, don't pray for me. My God thinks I'm going to be just fine. My God thinks I'm awesome. Scrawls, I love you on the birthday cards. Breathes, I'm proud of you into my ear every time I get up to read poetry. Whispers, it's okay, every time some person twists knives into my heart. Tells me loves me the way I want to love my kids. Like everything they touch turns to heaven. Like the power of God resonates from their smiles. Like the sound of their laughter is the only prayer they will ever need. Adonai Elohim Emet.
I think of my father who believes a Jew can outwit fate by owning land. Slave to property now, I mow and mow, my destiny the new Egypt. From his father, the tailor, he learned not to rent, but to own, to borrow, to buy. To conform, I disguise myself and drag the mower into the drive, where I ponder the silky oil, the plastic casing, the choke. From my father, I learned the dignity of exile and the fire of acquisition, not to live in places lightly, but to plant the self like an orange tree in the desert, and irrigate, irrigate, irrigate.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nehedar b'kodesh, nora tehilodo sefer, nora tehilodo sefer. Do that again. 1, 2, ready, and mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nehedar b'kodesh, nora tehilodo sefer, nora tehilodo sefer. Malchut בקולתך ראו בניך בוקי הים נפני משה ומרים זה אלי ענו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. Now 1, 2 ready and the women dancing with their timbrels follow Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women dance and dance the whole night long. Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael, blessed are you Adonai, who has redeemed Israel. Oh, excuse me. We want everybody to be able to lie down in peace and wake up to life renewed. God knows we need renewal now. Hashki ve'inu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom V'hamideinu shomreinu l'chaim. Do it with me now. Hashki ve'inu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom V'hamideinu shomreinu l'chaim. When your shelter over peace over us, guide us with wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashki ve'inu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom V'hamideinu shomreinu l'chaim. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Last time. Hashki ve'inu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom V'hamideinu shomreinu Baruch atah Adonai Aparusatat Shalom Aleinu V'kol Amo Yisrael V'Yerushalayim. Blessed are you Adonai, because a shelter of peace over us, over all your people Israel.
Join with me as we sing the words of Vishamru in this reminder every Shabbat to keep Shabbat, the specialness of Shabbat, the sacredness of Shabbat, as some special day in our lives. I'm going to take it down, I'm sorry. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל עוד היא לעולם, עוד היא לעולם, עוד היא לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
New melody for Adonai Satan. God, open my mouth that I might declare.
Good thing I said that quiet.
Adonai Sfatai Tiftach Ufi Yagib Uvehatecha Ufi Yagib Digilatecha Adonai Sfatai Tiftach Adonai Sfatai Tiftach Uvi Yagib Tehilatecha Uvi Yagib Tehilatecha. Last time. You might rise for the Amidah. Adonai Sfatai Tiftach Adonai Sfatai Tiftach Ufi Yagib Tehilatecha Ufi Yagib Tehilatecha.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanura, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim v'Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Chastei Avot v'Imot, Umovi Gula Livnei V'neihem, Le'man Shemo Be'ava. Melech Uzer Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham V'Zrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechaye Hakol atah Rav Lehoshia, Morid Hatal, Mechakel Chayim Bechesed, Mechaye Hakol Berachamim Rabim, Tzomech Noflim Berofeh Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Micha Mocha Bal Kiburot, Umidom Melach, Melech Memit Umechaye, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah lechayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechaye hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimchad kadosh u'kdoshim bechol yom yachelu chasela, Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh.
Please feel free to be seated.
Our God and God of our ancestors, take pleasure in our rest. Make us holy with your commandments. Give us your portion in your Torah. Satisfy us with your goodness. Gladden us with your help, and purify our hearts to serve you in truth. Help us to perpetuate your holy Shabbat, O God, with love and desire, and may all Israel and all who bring holiness to your name rest on this day. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Be gracious, O God, to your people Israel, and graciously receive their prayers with love. May the service of Israel always be acceptable to you. Baruch atah Adonai, shiotaha levaha na'avod.
We are grateful to you that you are our God and the God of our ancestors, now and forever. In every generation, you are the rock of our lives, our shield in times of trial. We thank you and recount your praises for our lives entrusted in your hand, for our souls placed in your care, for the signs of your presence that are with us every day, and for the wonders and the gifts of all times, morning, noon, and night. Source of goodness, whose kindness has never stopped. Source of mercy, whose love has never failed. We have always placed our hope in you. For all these things, may your name always be blessed and raised up in honor, O sovereign, now and forever. May all living things acknowledge you, and may they praise your name in truth, O God, our rescue and our help. Baruch atah Adonai, Otov Simcha Uchad Me'ad Madot.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tazim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tazim Leolam. Hi atahu Melech Adon Lechol HaShalom. Ki atahu Melech Adon Lechol HaShalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tazim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tazim Leolam. V'tov be'einecha levarer et Amcha Yisrael b'chol eid u'b'chol sha'ah Shlomecha. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tazim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tazim Leolam. Tazim Leolam. Tazim Leolam. Baruch atah Adonai, hambarechet amo Yisrael b'shalom. Blessed are you, Adonai, who blesses your people Israel with peace. We pause now to say the prayers for equality and hope and justice that we are not seeing now. May they not be as rare as the double rainbow we see in the picture, but may the promptings of our heart lead us to set our hands to good and justice for all people, especially tonight for our Pride community. We pray quietly.
Shalom, Imromav, Uyase Shalom, Aleinu, Ve'al kol Israel, Ve'imeru Amen. Let's do that again. Ose Shalom, Imromav, Uyase Shalom, Aleinu, Ve'al kol Israel, Ve'imeru Amen. Ose Shalom, Imromav, Uyase Shalom, Aleinu, שלום עלינו והכל והכל ישראל ואמרו אמן.
As we prepare to sing the Shabbat, I'm going to ask those who are watching on the live stream and who are able to access the chat function, the sharing function, and to put the names of those for whom you are praying for healing this Shabbat. Those who right now are aching in body, mind, or soul. Those who are walking with a terrible burden that's giving them pain. Those who wish only for a moment of wholeness, knowing that it is only a passing moment in their lives. We wish for wholeness for them all. And anybody who is in our Zoom room right now, if there are people that you would like to have remembered, please put them there now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sing the first verse, and afterwards I will say the names of those who are in our chat and hopefully give you a chance to say the names of those for whom you are wishing healing tonight. Sheberach avoteinu mikor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Yafa Freeman, Cousin Timothy, Imogene Kudrick, Faye Kozer, Fred Kozer, Avi Bat Malka Devora de Barrow Bat Lillian. Sheberach imotenu mekor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. As Rachel teaches us Torah tonight, apologize to her for giving the wrong Torah portion name only a couple days ago and causing panic. And so I hope that you can gain those couple moments of your life back that I may have taken from you. Please teach us your Devar Torah on Shalach Lecha tonight, Rachel.
Thanks, Rabbi. So Shalach Lecha is the story of the Israelites have left Egypt and they are standing outside the promised land. And they're asked to send spies in, a spy from every tribe, 12 spies. And I grew up in a Christian church. I don't know if Jewish people sang the same song, but here it goes. 12 men went to spy on Canaan. 10 were bad and 2 were good. What did they see when they spied on Canaan? 10 were bad and 2 were good. Some saw giants big and tall. Some saw grapes in clusters fall. Some thought God was in it all. 10 were bad and 2 were good. So anyway, that's exactly what came to mind. Thank you. I'm getting some applause there. That's exactly what came to mind when I when I saw that was the portion. And I thought about that and I realized that actually it's not correct that some saw giants big and tall and some saw grapes in clusters fall. They all saw the same thing. All 12 spies went into the land and saw the same thing. It was what they were going in with that was different. Some went in fear They saw the giants big and tall, and they were afraid, even though God had said, I'm giving you this land. This is the land I promised Abraham hundreds of years ago. This is your heritage. You will live here, and I will overcome all obstacles, and you will live in this land. And actually told them, make sure to bring some fruits back. They brought back grapes that 2 people had to carry, and they brought back beautiful pomegranates. But some people saw these giants that were scary, scary people. And in the same land, and stick with me, LGBTQ folks, other people saw beautiful fruits. So they brought those fruits back and they said, this land is wonderful. And that was Caleb and Joshua were the 2 that saw this. They saw the land as something that was their heritage. And even though they saw the giants, they knew that this is what belonged to them. And they knew that they could be in this promised land. But the other 10, had Twitter existed then, would have gone viral. They scared the entire nation into being afraid of entering the land. And so because of that, that's why they wandered for 40 years. God said, no one from this generation, no one from the generation who came out of Egypt will be allowed into the promised land except for Caleb and Joshua, because they saw not out of fear, but out of faith. They looked out of faith. And I know that it's Pride Shabbat, and I know this is about LGBTQ, but I'm not gay part of the time, and I'm not only gay. I'm gay, I'm white, I'm disabled, I'm female, I'm Jewish, I'm all of those things, and we all are. And if you look around our world right now, everything is very polarized. People walk into the land and they see giants big and tall, and they see fruits, and they see people suffering, and they see people celebrating. But what are we walking into it with? Are we looking at it with faith that God has said our promised land can exist? We can exist in peace. We can exist in love. We can all work together and bear these huge, beautiful fruits. Or are you looking at the Black man over there, or the gay person over there, or the police officer there, or the whatever somewhere, and are you afraid and walking into it in fear and believing that we cannot accomplish our promised land? An entire generation didn't get to enter the promised land. And when I think back to the thousands of years between then and now, no generation has entered the promised land, because every generation has been afraid. Every generation has seen the giants and the beautiful fruits, the milk and honey that we all speak of. And some of them have said, this can be ours, and we're going to work for this, and we're going to work the land, and we're going to work the people, and we're going to be celebrating and living in this. But so many approach it in fear and see otherness or difference, or that's not my culture. That's not how it used to be. And so change is scary. And I don't want another generation to not be in the promised land. Look at where we are. Look at what's happening. Just in this country for 400 years, there is more than one race of people who have been denied the promised land. And as much as I look back on my time in college when I was coming out, and what I was denied and what I was threatened with and what I endured in beatings and in name calling and in threats, I think, but I kind of chose to tell people who I was, and I knew what would happen, and I could walk away from that. I can't do that if it shows in my skin. And are we going to enter the promised land, or is it going to be our children's children's children, maybe someday? And one of the things that gives me hope is when I was in college, when I was in my early 20s, we started talking about marriage equality. And people asked me, do you think that will happen? Do you really think it will? And I said, yeah, maybe when I have grandkids. I won't see it in my lifetime. I did not believe that. And it happened. And it hasn't been sunshine and roses, and it hasn't been pretty all the time, but it's amazing. And I want us to be able to look at our world and to see that hope and to walk into that. I want it to not matter whether you're, as I refer to myself, fish belly white with some pink thrown in, or ecru, or tan, or beige, whether you're a deep, beautiful, dark, 99% cacao chocolate color, whatever you are, whether you're trans, whether you're cisgendered, whether you're non-binary, whatever you are, that we all have the same opportunities, the equity, the equality, the freedom. Until we all have that, none of us are in the promised land. Until we all can look at it and say, I'm not going to step forward in fear. I'm going to step forward in faith that even if I get harmed, even if something happens, I know that I'm going towards a place where we all harvesting this wonderful, wonderful crop that we will celebrate together. And until we do that, none of us are in the promised land. And so I want everybody to think about, what can you do? And are you willing to commit to that? And that's what our world is today. And I thank you all for letting me speak my heart on this. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Rachel. Thank you so much for opening your heart and sharing with us your impassioned vision for this country as a land of promise that is yet to be fulfilled, and yet we are the ones trying to fulfill it. We are the ones who are working every day. I have such love and caring and regard for all of those who have helped prepare and present our prayers tonight. And Susan Blackman, thank you for being our leader of this merry band, and Jen and Allie and Rachel and Eli and Kate and Elliot and Elaine and Noah, all of you who come every year to say this is a truth that we must affirm, that we must say out loud, not just to ourselves, but to all those who otherwise might be afraid, like Rachel has told us tonight. Rachel, may your words pierce our hearts that we may shed our fear and go forward in faith and love and make that promise come true. We have a few announcements before we proceed to the last part of our service. Tomorrow there's Torah study at 8:30 in the morning, and there is our informal minyan at 9:15. There's going to be Havdalah tomorrow night starting at 8:30, led by Cantor Berman, and there will be a coffee house afterwards, I think at Temple Sinai Cafe, with singing by our incredible Ben Wecht, who is just a master of the folk repertoire, and we're looking forward to hearing him. On Sunday morning is my last Hartman seminar from 9:15 to 10:30, and then Cantor Berman's session called Bereshit from 10:30 on. Please come and learn with us Sunday morning. On Monday, the last 2 weeks, we've had really a lovely, lovely half hour from 9 to 9:30 on Monday morning called Music, Meditation, and Living in This Moment. How we center ourselves, how we focus ourselves, how we ground ourselves to deal with the challenges that we are all facing right now in our world, and how we have the resolve and centeredness to do that. That night will be my final shiur, my final class from 7 to 8. All are welcome to join. On Wednesday is going to be our Parsha class, and again, I'm sorry to use the word last so much. They're my last as senior rabbi, but the classes and programs will certainly go on, maybe not these exact programs, but all of the life of Temple Sinai will be going on through Rabbi Gorban and Cantor Berman and all you who volunteer. Tuesday, Mark Kaplan's going to do cooking via Zoom. Now, I was confused. I don't want Zoom to be an ingredient. Zoom is going to be the means by which she leads us at 6:30. It is a Watts event. It's free, and please register online. I have office hours from 10 to 11 on Thursday, and I hope to see some of you informally then. And you were also informed that there are going to be Zoom opportunities in small groups all week long. And please look at your weekly email for that. We will try to get our kumsitz, our couch concert, up so everybody can see it. And next week, instead of only a Tot Shabbat, we're having a family service at 5:30 to 6:15 that Cantor Berman and I will co-lead. And then we're going to have my last service, which we will again conduct from the Libov Sanctuary, Sacred Space. We will do birthday blessings in both services. So if you're listening now and you have a birthday in June, yay! We want to celebrate you. We want to say, Shechianu for you. And I think there are plans for a Sunday drive-by with an E at the end. And it's a surprise. I'm not supposed to know, so I won't tell anybody that I know. And I'll act very surprised when it happens. And I want to thank Cantor Berman for helping to lead services, but especially this Pride group. You cause us to feel pride in you, not for who you are, but for all you do. I'm going to turn it back over to Cantor Berman right now, who's going to lead us in Aleinu, for which I and many will rise. Unmute.
It'll come up. Thank you. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
Before we say Kaddish, at this moment, we remember all those whose yahrzeits occur in this coming week. And we especially remember the names of Elias Ossenberg, Gladys Chesler, Morris Edelman, and Louis Engelberg, Helen Fine, Ida Goldblum, and Hank Greenberg, Esther Gross, Belle Grossman, and Rita Mae Haber, Louis Jackson, Sylvia German, and Zola Klein, Paul Kosis, Mildred Lefkowitz, and Shirley Levinson, Robert Levine, Sarah Lewis, Sophie Liss, Raymond Nathan, Edith Schwartz-Netzer, Rose Ratner, Norman Rosenfeld, and Phyllis Rosenfeld, Joseph Rubin, Simcha Sabin, and Jacob Zablowski, Jacob Shine, Morris L. Shapiro, Norma Shribman, Harold Sherinsky, Ruth Silver, and Ann Skiles, Herman Tannenbaum, Samuel Warschauer, Catherine Wiles, and Rose Yurko. And this is the yahrzeit of Medgar Evers, who was murdered early in the civil rights era, and we never will forget his name. And now we remember those who died in the Pulse shooting in Orlando. 49 victims, 49 names. We will take 49 seconds for you to read them to yourself. Please take the time to pronounce their names and not just say them in your mind. Say their names has become a refrain of the movement we're in now. Say their names with your lips. 49 seconds will give you to do that. We now remember the names of those who died at this just more recently, for whom we still mourn. Herman Lifshkoff, the father of Mindy Jones, Rita Seltman, the wife of Mort, Louise Kahn Lutens, the mother of Jay Lutens, Carol Adelsheimer, the wife of Harry Adelsheimer, and the mother of both Mark Adelsheimer and Lynn Goldstein. We also remember those who were slaughtered by the police in recent months: George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, and Tony McDade, who is trans, and so many that I cannot list them all. We also lost a giant in the Jewish community this week. Milt Eisner was the former president of Bet Shalom and the happiest fundraiser you ever saw for Jewish causes. He made a permanent imprint on this city and our Jewish community, and we mourn with his Bet Shalom family as they are in mourning right now. I'll ask those who are going to be saying Kaddish to rise for their Kaddish, and even though it is difficult to hear people individually when we all unmute, if you are saying Kaddish, please say Kaddish loud with me now.
Yikadal, Yikada, Shemei, Rabban.
V'yalma, divrach, hiruteh, v'yamlich malchuteh, v'chayachon, v'yomechon, v'chayedechol beit Yisrael, v'agala, v'izman kariv, v'yamru, Amen. Yehei shmei rabba mevarach, le'olam ulamei amayam. Yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar, v'yitromam, v'yitnaseh. Yitadar, v'yitalev, v'yitalal, shemei dekudesha, b'richu. Ve'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tush b'chata v'nechamata, da'amiram b'yoma v'yamru, Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'el kol Yisrael v'yamru, Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, huya aseh shalom, aleinu ve'el kol Yisrael v'kol yoshvei tevel v'yamru, Amen. May the source of peace in the high heavens cause peace to descend on all of us, all Israel, on our shattered world, upon all of us who mourn our beloved dead, as together we say, Amen. The Pride Tribe asked me to end with Not by Might and Not by Power. Debbie originally wrote this, believe it or not, as a Hanukkah song, because it's based on a very famous verse from the Haftarah. And it's very boppy and upbeat, and it's got the same clap to I Want to Live in America, but we're going to have a more sedate tone that I'm going to use tonight. Not by might and not by power, but by Spirit alone shall we all live in peace. Sing that all. 1, 2, ready, and not by might and not by power, but by Spirit alone shall we all live in peace. The children sing, the children dream, and their tears may fall, but we'll hear them call, and another song will rise. Another song will rise, another song will rise. Not by might, not by might, and not by power, but by Spirit alone shall we all live in peace again. Not by might and not by power, but by Spirit alone shall we all live in peace. Let's hear those children sing. The children sing, la da. The children dream, and their tears may fall, but we'll hear them call, and another song will arise. Another song will arise. Another song will rise. Last time. Not by might and not by power, but by Spirit alone shall we all live in peace. Not by might and not by power, but by Spirit alone shall we all live in peace. Not by might, not by power. Shalom. There's my backup singer right there, Barbara. We say, Bruchim atem b'voachem, bruchim atem b'tzeitchem, me'etav olam. May be blessed every place you come into this world of God, and may you carry those grapes on that frame with pride and joy. May you stand tall so that when you come in and go out into God's world, you will be a proud, loving member of God's family. And may that be our blessing for peace as together we say, Amen. And we'll say, everybody who is in the service, unmute and say Shabbat Shalom really loudly, right? Shabbat
Shabbat
Shalom.
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 Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Again, thank